For our manifestation exercise, I have come up with something so easy that I think is really, really fun. I did this with my son today. I've done it with a few other people, and so I decided to come and share it with y'all here because it's easy and it's fun and it's guaranteed to work if you work it. So, super easy. Okay, the whole deal about manifestation is, like I told you, we manifest from our heart center, not our brain. So in a really brainiac population where people are running around, especially once they're inundated with books like The Secret and, what's that other one that everyone's always buzzing about? They're like, I'm trying to, what is that phrase? I can't think of it right now. Oh, the law of attraction stuff. And people are like, I'm thinking about this and, I'm focused on this, but most often they're focused on what they want from a lack standpoint, from a deficient standpoint. Very few people are capable, I think, of holding a vibration of a favorable outlook on what they don't yet have. Make sense? Meaning, like, if you want a new car, and why do you want a new car? Because your old one's broke down. You want a new job because your existing one sucks, right? Or you want a lover because you're lonely as shit, okay? So when you're thinking about it that way, it's coming from what you don't have. If you want a lover because you've become who you want to be and you want to share this abundant, benevolent beauty, you're going to attract quite the mate, right? But if you are focused on I just really want to have someone in my life because I'm so lonely, then you're probably going to get a shit show. So trying to manifest from our brain, from thinking, doesn't really do us a good thing until our heart is in a calm and balanced and happy place. Okay? So, I have something super fun and easy for you today. And it's calming. And it's fun. Just think about that. Because that's when you manifest what you want. When you're having fun. And you're not like wound up about it. So, and you're going to want to do this tonight, okay? You're going to want to do this exercise tonight because the moon will shift out of the sign and we won't be able to capitalize on this energy the same. So go ahead and do this tonight, but you can also, take this forward. This is a good way to see a situation differently, all right? But for tonight, I would love for you to sit and write me a letter. I would love for you to write me a letter about how amazing your day was today. And in that letter, I would like for you to include what you smelled, what you tasted, what you saw, what you heard, and how something felt against your skin. If you're not sure where to begin with that letter or how to draft the letter, I'll make it even easier. You can, in your imagination, come sit with me next to a tree. That is where I love to be. Sit with me right next to me, shoulder to shoulder, underneath a great big tree with huge roots that are like coming out our sides, so they're supporting us like our own little couches. And then the tree is huge and grows up magnificently with branches that grow out ginormously and beautiful leaves and sunshine that shines on our face. And when that breeze that jostles the leaves just a little bit comes through, we can feel it in our hair just a little bit, and against our cheeks just a little bit, maybe our clothes blow just a little bit. And I don't know, maybe we smell flowers. Maybe you smell the bark of a tree. I remember in Colorado, there was these pine trees that smelled like caramel and vanilla, if I remember correctly. And I used to run around smelling the trees. It's a great visual. So when we do this, the reason you're going to do this is this. I'm going to tell you what you're doing here. Write this letter. And when you write this letter, if you want, send it to me in a direct message. Even better. Write me a letter telling me about your day today. And I want you to, what you're doing is you're drafting your ideal day. Okay? But you're going to write it in the first person present as if it happened. Like, oh my gosh, Heather, sitting with you in the tree today was amazing. I love the way the flowers smelled. And oh, when that breeze came and your hair flowed and it tickled my nose, that made me giggle. And I loved the feeling in my belly. Do you see how descriptive that is? Do you see how you could have, just hearing that, been right there with me? Okay. So you're going to write me a letter. You're going to tell me about your afternoon today. And you're going to tell me how amazing it was. And you're going to put in there some of the details that you'd really like to have going on in your life. And in that, I want you to focus on your senses. And I want you to keep it so simple. We're sitting next to each other in a tree, all right? So what are you going to bring there? Maybe you got a new invention. Maybe you are a new person. I don't know. But tell me about that, okay? Tell me about, my son did it, and he had some creatures crawling on him that he was interested in. He found that he had these magical thoughts in his head. So real simple, just sit down, and when you write the letter, when you actually draft the letter, what you're doing is you are taking, let me show you. You are taking energy out of the ethereal, and you are alchemizing into matter form. Did you know that? You are telling the universe, this is what it be. And I'm down. And I know when I write this down, you're down with me. I know you're going to double down on my efforts because you love me. Because Spirit is listening. You see, she is pulling that. She's a seer. She is pulling it out of the clouds. This is Odin's advisor. That's his ravens. She was said to drink with Odin. So she's pulling it out of the clouds here. She's pointing at you. She's saying, you bring that down, and look, she's grounding it into the ground where the thought will become a thing. So when you write down on a piece of paper what that day looked like, you are telling the universe, this is what it be. I'm down, I'm showing up, I recognize that you're going to do the same. Then if you want to send it to me, you are connecting to my field too, and allowing me to double down on your success and your progress and your well-being. And just like this, the more we connect with community and allow others to love on us and us to love on them, the more we connect with community, the more successful we are, the more we are able to manifest the future of stability, of success, of our desires. Look at the rays of sun coming down in the middle of that. Beautiful. And all we have to do is create the beliefs. And we're going to do them in our letter. And then I'm going to teach you moving forward how to use that letter in the next few months, how to continue watering and tending to your crops so that come time to harvest, you are tickled with your progress. This is a beautiful time to allow ourselves to grow. It's that time on earth, guys. It's pretty intense for everyone. Everyone is feeling the feels and receiving the healing. No soul is spared the evolution. So it's all the more reason too to show up for community and connect with others, because people really need love right now and they really need connection. By the way, that owl on that moon is about divine feminine energy. And that's also about this compassion for ourselves. You see, we live in a really out of whack kind of cockamamie crazy sacred masculine world where the sacred masculine aspect has been engineered to be conquering. And the compassion has not been cultivated to be as important. And we're learning now that we can't really just hit the gas pedal all the time and not have the same amount of compassion for performance as our performance and stay healthy. You know, it's funny too, because as an athlete and as a trainer, I tell people all the time, your body grows and changes in the recovery phase. Doesn't grow when you're in the gym. You get good by how you eat, how you rest, how you maintenance and take care of yourself. And that's the time on earth right now. We are learning to maintenance with compassion so that we can let go of old ways and allow the new. Because the new is beautiful, benevolent, pretty, so nice. It's that time on earth. The vibration is rising and we get to climb with it.